Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're stepping into the future and imagining what Dan's Chateau de Chaumont might look like when it's finally finished. If you're a fan of Escape to Rural France, you already know the journey Dan's been on. From crumbling walls to scaffolding-covered towers, every frame of his videos tells a story of patience, passion, and perseverance. But what will it all look like when the dust settles and the vision is complete? Let's picture it together. The red brick accents, currently half covered in moss, now fully restored, glowing warmly in the afternoon sun. That iconic rectangular shape of the chateau, strong and solid, standing proudly against the French countryside. And the turret, that turret, a signature feature. Today, it's a project in progress, but imagine it complete. The stone freshly repointed, the roof capped in slate, and perhaps a weather vane turning gently in the breeze. As we move around to the side, you can still picture that white van parked nearby, a little wink to Dan's ongoing journey. Even in completion, his presence would be felt in every detail. On the second floor, that marble railing we've caught glimpses of, fully cleaned and polished, with potted lavender spilling over the edge in summer. Maybe it becomes the perfect little balcony for morning coffee or golden hour wine. Inside, while we may never see the full layout, we can imagine wide wooden beams restored above, terracotta or stone floors below, and sunlight pouring in through those large French windows. One room, perhaps the one he's hinted at for a future kitchen, has a large open hearth, copper pans hanging, a rustic farmhouse table with mismatched chairs. Another wing could be guest rooms, simple but elegant, wrought iron beds, linen curtains, and vintage lamps lighting up soft white walls. Outside, the garden may never be perfectly landscaped, and that's part of its charm. Wildflowers dancing in the breeze, paths made from local stone, perhaps even a small vegetable plot where Dan continues to grow things his way. There are no grand gates or gilded signs. This isn't Versailles. This is a working chateau, lived in, earned. But that's what makes it special. Dan's approach has always been different, quiet, real, no gimmicks, no voiceover. Just the sound of nature, effort, and slow progress. And so, when we imagine this chateau finished, we don't see perfection. We see warmth, character, a place shaped not just by hands, but by intention. Will we ever see it completed? That's not really the point. What Dan's given us, week by week, brick by brick, is something rare in the world of content, authenticity, and maybe that's the most beautiful finish of all. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments how you imagine Chateau de Chaumont will look in 5 years. And if you enjoy this kind of thoughtful speculation, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep dreaming with us.